Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics, and it's that time of the week again. It's time for the Undervalued Key Show! Now, before we get dived into that, like usual, I got a box in the mail with the books inside, and this is actually going to be a two-part episode. So one episode this week, and then the next book next week, and we'll get dived right into that here in a second. We'll explain. Now, before we do that, I do want to let you guys know about our 300 subscriber giveaway. And when we hit 300 subscribers, we're going to be giving this book away. It's the Absolute Carnage #1 Murdero's variant cover. And all you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel, and that'll give you a chance to win. And when we hit 300 subscribers, we'll be raffling off the book, and somebody's gonna win it, and I'll put a video up to notify the winner. So maybe hit the bell so that you're notified about all my new videos. All right, guys, let's get dived into what the undervalued key of the week is. Now, I do have to open it up here, and as I'm opening it, I'll kind of explain what's going on. So part of the lessons here, not only do we do undervalued keys, but we kind of give like some comic book collecting tips and stuff like that. And this is one of my buying tips right here. And I thought I could kind of make it into a two-part episode about, not fully about, they're obviously, these are the undervalued key shows, so it is about the books and the prices of the specific books, but I actually got two books from the same buyer, and so I was able to bundle my shipping costs and save myself even a little bit more on each book. And that's something that you guys should always watch for. If somebody ever has a book or two books that you wanted to get, hey man, you should probably get both, because you're going to save yourself on some shipping in the long run and getting both the books. Now, what is this? Whoa. Okay. That's scary. I'm sorry, guys. So, yeah, I haven't had this happen before. I got this off eBay like usual, and this was their... Okay, I mean, newspaper's not bad to fill up some empty space, but look at this, guys. I gotta be careful not to show you guys the books they used. They wrapped it in eBay paper wrap and newspaper. Oh man, I hope these books are okay. Jeez. It's in, okay, can I show, yeah. And it's in one single bubble mailer with nothing in between both slabs. That's crazy. Just give me a second here to make sure that they're both actually like okay off screen, so you guys can't see and reveal what next week's undervalued key is, right? That one seems to be good. I have not had anyone do that before. That's insane to me that you would just put two slabs right next to each other without even a bubbles wrap in between them. Or he could have used two free bubble mailers even. It would have been better. Oh my god, that's scary. They're all right, guys. Okay. I'm really glad, like, this box had no damage. If this box had taken damage, like you guys have seen before, UPS isn't always nice with these boxes. These books would have been broken. That's, man, some people are frustrating. Okay, let's move right along with the episode and the fun times. Okay, because they're okay. They arrived safely. That's what matters. Please don't ship your books like that. All right, guys. Panic is over. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna get this out of the way, and we'll reveal what the undervalued key of the week is. All right, here we go. I'm gonna cover the grade this time. I'll kind of forget to do that sometimes. So we got the undervalued key of the week is X-Force number 11. It's from June 10th of 1992. It is the 6th appearance of Deadpool, with him on the cover right there, and it is the first appearance of the real Domino. Let me get her name right. Nina Thurman. All right. And so, just a really cool comic book. And there are total, all grades on CGC census, there are 4,702 books. So if you guys have been watching these shows for a while, that'll give you a good judge of about how, if it's like got 15,000, that's starting to get up to a lot of copies. This is still under 5,000. So there's less copies of this than, for example, the Spider-Man 2099 #1. But still a healthy amount at 4,702. Now, I'm going to add a new thing into these because I think it's important. You don't always have to get slabs, guys. I like the slabs a lot. But, so I'm going to cover raw prices in all of these as well. So you can pick up a raw of these. We have sold listings on eBay ranging from about $10 to $30 for nice presenting copies of this book. And I do think it's a good book to pick up, especially if you can get a nice presenting copy at that $10 price. I'd say that's a pretty good deal for a raw copy. Now, let's go ahead and do the reveal on what grade I got, and then we'll get into some more numbers and stuff and talk about why I think this is the undervalued book of the week. All right. Now, I went ahead and I went big on this one, and I'm going to talk about why you might want to do, if you're looking at this book and you want a graded copy, you might want to do the same. I did get a 9.8 copy of this book, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get dived right into the reasons and then some more data, okay? Now, first off, I wanted to start with the reasons. Now, there's a lot of really cool reasons to like this book, and that it might have some potential for the future. The first reason is kind of a more minor reason, but to me it's an important reason. It's an awesome Rob Liefeld cover. Like, you cannot deny Rob Liefeld doing some Deadpool. It's awesome. And we got Domino on the cover, so it's another one of those where you get the first appearance of a character, and they are also on the cover, so you know what I'm saying, you're hitting everything you need to hit there. And like I said, it is the 6th appearance of Deadpool, so it's within the first year that Deadpool made his first appearance, so it's still an early Deadpool appearance as well. So that's some of the cool things going on there on the cover. It just has a cool cover, cool look to it. Deadpool always adds some additional value to this book. But one of the things that I think a lot of people are overlooking right now on this book, and why it kind of shocked me that it was, that it's, you might be able to find a nice copy for $10 in raw, is we've actually had Domino in a movie. Now, I get it. She wasn't, maybe her on-screen time was maybe 15 minutes. But guys, those are 15 amazing minutes. And I've actually always been a fan of this character's look. However, I was a little iffy on her mutant superpower, which is luck. So she has the superpower of luck. She just has really good luck, right? And I was like, how, that's kind of hard to do in my mind. But man, genius to the guys and creative team over there, Ryan Reynolds and all, that had her in Deadpool 2. She had some really creative scenes, kind of acrobatic martial artist that just got out of everything and always won all her fights because of her luck factor. So I was like really impressed with that, and had always been a fan of the character already. And so it was like one of those things too. Once they really showed me how cinematic her mutant superpower is, I gotta have more. And this is the thing, is we do have an actress that played the part in Deadpool 2, has not been confirmed yet as being in Deadpool 3, as Ryan Reynolds is still kind of fine-tuning that script, and they have not released any details, so we don't know. However, if she does end up being in Deadpool 3 and reprising her role from Deadpool 2 and possibly has a bigger role, we could definitely see some giant growth potential with this book. So for those of you guys that like to speculate on stuff, hey man, that is one it's a possibility. She could be in Deadpool 3 and she could play a bigger role than she did in Deadpool 2. So those are the main reasons why I like this book. Cool cover, uh, early Deadpool appearance, possible movie hype, and possible second movie appearance for Domino in Deadpool 3, which would cement her in the Marvel Universe, in the MCU universe as well. And we all know what that does for books, right, guys? So let's talk about prices so we can see, hey, I'm interested. I'm interested, Jacob Comics. What does it cost? All right, so let's get into all the prices and everything like that. So, like I said, there's 4,702 total graded copies. Now, in a 9.8, there are 2,384. So, around 45% of the books that are graded by CGC are going to be in the 9.8. And usually, when you see that, that's a key indicator that the book doesn't hold a lot of value underneath that 9.8 because people aren't submitting the lower grade copies they have. So that's why I say you might, and we're getting the numbers and you'll see why you might want to go with just the 9.8 on this one. So on the 9.8, I was able to see buy it now with shipping included of $87 plus tax. So you could get it right now for $87 plus tax. And the low, I did it again, guys. I seem to be notorious for this now. I'm getting really good at it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky. I have no idea. I watch these books a lot, though. The low in the last 2 months was me at $82. Now, I might have been really close to the $87, which is some of the other lows. However, I bundled my shipping and saved myself $7. Good job, Jacob Comics. And we'll see what the other book is and the numbers on that in next week's Undervalued Key show. All right, guys. So yeah, I was the low $82 plus tax, and the high we had was shipping included, like always, was $133 plus tax. So somebody did kind of overspend a little bit, but they must have really wanted the book, and it's a cool cover. I can't fault it. And then, like I said, I recommend against, honestly, with this book, guys. If you get a raw, cool, $10 raw, you're not putting too much into it, and it's probably going to be worth later in the long run, right? But if you're going to invest into a CGC or CBCS copy of this book, I would definitely stick to the 9.8. I'll cover some of the data, but you'll see why. You could get one of these for $87 today on eBay, and the 9.6, I did see one for $52. There was a low sale in the last 2 months of $60 shipping included, and a high sale of $70 shipping included. I was able to see the 9.6 data on Go Collect, not 9.8 or 9.4 because I don't want to pay them $90 a year. But I was able to see that data, and they had a fair market value of $48 on 9.6, 1 year average of $61, and a 30-day average of $48. See, I'd recommend against buying the $52 copy, like I said. There are only 916 of the 9.6s. And for the 9.4s, there was not a whole lot of data. There are 382 copies out there in the wilds, and you can buy it now, $60 plus tax on eBay, shipping included. Like I said, I recommend against that. Spend the if you're gonna get it, spend 17 more and get a 9.8. It's just gonna hold its value better, and if this book does pop off, that's where you're really gonna see the big gains, right? These lower books are just gonna creep up slowly behind the 9.8, honestly. But the 9.4, someone did snag a copy at honestly not too bad a price, because some of the higher raws go for this. So I give them props that I probably would have bought that too if I saw it in person or something. But there was a low for the 9.4 of $31 plus shipping and handling, or not plus, excuse me, shipping and handling included plus tax. So $31 plus tax for a 9.4, not too shabby. And somebody did overpay and bought themselves a 9.4 brick for $61. Maybe it'll swing for him, right? So yeah, it's just a really cool book. I'm definitely in love with it, and yeah, first appearance of the real Domino guys. That is the undervalued key of the week, X-Force number 11. Yeah, that's kind of what I have today. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe for your chance to win the Absolute Carnage #1 Murderos store exclusive variant cover. And remember, if you guys do like this kind of content, hey, click the link below, shop on my eBay store, and I'll send you some comic books. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day.